Premier League, and probably you're going for
Don't say
an
Carabao.
FA.
Exactly.
Go for who goes for Carabao?
Man United.
Liverpool. Liverpool. No,
it is Pep versus Quick Matt Guardiola.
No, this Quick Matt Guardiola.
You are how long have you been waiting for?
Who was
Every day.
Let's get this started from this is the alternate channel, a brand new podcast, football podcast in town. We'll be talking about so much football, and my name is Kiarie. I'm your host for today, and I have my friends, people who became family, and right now they are football pundits. I don't want to introduce them because anyway, they have their own mouths.
True. Let's go. My name is Isaac, but generally I go by the name of Zeus. The only Spurs fan in the group, one of the 20 Spurs fans in Kenya in general. I have not gone past 20, but if there is another Spurs fan out there, reach out to me, we can get to 21.
Very well. What team do you support?
Tottenham Hotspur, okay.
What is Tottenham?
Shit.
And what is shit?
Tottenham.
Thank you.
Yeah. Both from Arsenal fans who have never seen a European title in their club.
I go by the name Vickie, mischievous rascal, Vickie. Yes, Arsenal fan, Arsenal by heart, Real Madrid by blood, Manchester United by hate. Welcome to the podcast.
I knew the last part was very necessary.
You know,
It's a must.
It's a must.
I go by the name Kuria or Miss Vats if you want. I'm here to balance things. We're doing all things football and maybe elsewhere. We're going to advance.
Yeah.
And this is the alternate channel. Let's go.
You forgot to tell them you're Ozil too.
Oh God. I have so many names.
She has so many names and so many teams.
Exactly.
So many
I'm
teams.
wearing one of them.
And she's also a Chelsea supporter.
You're not going to
That hard.
No, you can't
but
speak.
yeah.
You
No,
can't
you have to be truthful.
Chelsea was my first love, so yeah. Chelsea it is.
It's a divorce.
All right, fam.
Yeah.
We set with the transfers, eh?
Right.
So it's been a wild transfers.
No, not really.
For
I don't
Chelsea,
think
it's
so,
been wild,
actually.
yes.
For Chelsea, maybe. But
Chelsea
you
has been
see,
wild.
the one thing about the transfers this window, normally in the summer, a lot of money is run around.
Yeah.
But especially in the Premier League. But this season has been a bit different because of the PSR rules.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah.
had some very radical changes.
Yeah.
You know, before it was you have to report your loss after a time period of 3 years.
Yeah.
Now they've said it's 1 year.
Yeah.
That is why there was some weird deals before the end of the season. Some
Yeah.
very weird deals happened.
Yeah.
But it's not been crazy. I don't think it's been crazy for the very first time in a very long time.
Yeah. Tell us about your transfers for your team.
Our transfers for my team, we have had, I think the greatest win for this season has been moving on players, not bringing in players.
Yeah.
We've moved on a lot of players who are not fitting into the needs of our new manager.
Yeah.
Players like, okay, it was a big loss to lose Harry Kane, although that happened quite a while back, but that's gone, it's in the past.
Yeah.
For this summer, I'm looking forward to the signings we've brought in. We've brought in a lot of young guns,
Yeah.
a lot of future stars. Lucas Bergvall, top of the list for me. I know I've spoken to you about Bergvall.
Top boy.
Top boy. Second guy, Archie Gray, one of the most sought after DM.
Yeah.
Before we finally managed to land him. That
Yeah.
was a good win.
Yeah.
Timo Werner, a loan deal.
Yeah.
I don't know, the manager kind of likes him. A lot of people have made fun of Timo Werner, but
Why does he miss?
why does he miss so much?
Yeah.
I think we have to ask Werner.
You
However, I should say that I've been a fan of Bundesliga.
Yeah.
She's a Leverkusen fan. I am a Dortmund fan.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of in-depth knowledge in the Bundesliga. I always liked Timo Werner when he was in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
He made the switch to Chelsea. Something happened and it totally lost it.
He didn't have Paulson in the team.
Nah, I don't think so. Because
Everything happens to strikers at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
I
just
can't even
something.
defend that because
You
I'm
can't defend.
striking.
You can't defend anything.
Also,
against
is one
striking
step
that
away
Chelsea.
from being shit right now.
Yeah.
But I think he's done quite well under Ange since the last season. He's churning numbers that fit Timo Werner.
Yeah.
I think he'll be good for squad depth up front. You know, it's been so long. Son has been playing on the left on his own for so long.
Yeah.
Because now we're back in Europe, so Werner will do some. So will be a good option. You know, he's not a guy who will get us 20 goals, but he can get us an assist or two somewhere down the line.
Okay.
It's a good thing. And then there is this guy we got from Burnley a few days ago from Burnley.
Okay.
There's this winger. His name is I forget his name.
Yeah.
I don't know him. It was a deal out of the Blues.
Yeah.
But the highlight of the season has to be us signing Solanke.
Yes.
You saved the best for the last, eh?
Do you know?
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Do you know the last time Tottenham had two strikers who can actually give something was during the reign of Roman Pavlyuchenko?
But let me ask.
A long time.
You yourself called Solanke a one-season wonder.
Yep.
Uh,
Because to be honest,
so it's still a gamble.
it's still a huge gamble. But over time,
Yeah.
when I said he's a one-season wonder, maybe I was a bit misguided. But I've looked at the transfer, why it happened. For me, it's still a one-season wonder. But I hope he can replicate it. Okay, I realized that the reason why he was signed is because of a style of play. He fits into it. He's a one-season wonder because last season is the only season where he hit more than 10 goals. He hit them.
Yeah.
But the reason
It has
behind
taken
this-
him so long to get those numbers.
Exactly, but the reason why he did it is because of the introduction of Andoni Iraola to Bournemouth.
Okay.
Andoni Iraola played some very high press, high intense football.
Yeah.
And now Solanke is moving, and Solanke for the first time got 19 goals in that system.
Yeah.
Now he's coming to Tottenham. What is known about Ange's Tottenham? High
High
press,
press.
high press, high press.
Absolutely.
So Solanke should fit in like a glove.
Yeah.
So
And then he's at an advantage. The quality of players around him went from
Sure.
10
Yeah.
to 80. He should hit the ground running. But it's football.
Yeah, it's football.
I'm
It's
also
football.
banking on that. I'm
True.
also banking on
so
that.
he can be an asset of NPL.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, huh? Are you saying, do you feel like you will ever replace Harry Kane?
Bruh. There comes a player in your club where, not even in your club, in football.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is not a Tottenham superstar. He's a football superstar.
Yeah.
Irreplaceable. Never.
Yeah.
Maybe in like 30 years when we have forgotten all about the Hurricanes, the Karim Benzema, there will be someone who will come to the club
Yeah.
and hit the levels that he did.
Yeah.
But he's an irreplaceable player.
Okay.
That I agree. Even his trophyless Aura
Yeah.
still went to Bayern.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And for the
Right.
first time, Bayern ended the
You
season.
know,
We got a trophy.
he's carrying all his
But he was
Aura.
he was so unlucky because
Hey,
even
but that's-
Fair who had a higher conversion rate than Harry Kane, so that is not his problem.
I know.
He's absolutely
I just hate him,
fine.
but the numbers
He does
don't
his job.
lie.
He does it.
He does his job.
He get it going.
His
The
numbers
guy
are
you signed from
insane.
Burnley, his name is Wilson Odobat.
Wilson from Burnley, Wilson Edobat. I don't know much about him. All I know is that he's a winger. He's a tricky winger. Something that Ange system require. Something we've been missing for a while because the likes of Werner, they're not good. They're good in running straight, cutting inside and crossing.
I have a question. Now that you've signed Solanke, what happens to Richarlison?
He's going to be the option. Plus, we have more games this season.
But to be honest, he has always been the option, right?
He's always been the option.
You
I mean,
know-
Richarlison, apart from removing jerseys and getting yellows,
And scoring offside
scoring
goals.
lots of goals.
But you know the craziest thing is last season, before
Yeah.
the season started,
Yeah.
I made a very bold claim. I said he's going to get us 10 goals, and that is all I wanted
Yeah,
from
you
him.
said-
I
you
needed
said-
10 goals
yeah, you
from
called
him.
Even
it.
made
You
money
called
off it.
Yeah, I even made money off it. So for this season, I still expect him to give me 10, to give our club 10 goals. It doesn't have to be in the Premier League because now we have the Europa. We are going for our third.
Yeah.
We have the Europa. Yeah, we're going for that. You two guys don't know what that means. We're going for our
They
third.
don't.
We're going for our third.
When he won it, was that
This,
year.
this is, them being here is the best
Yeah.
start of the 11.
Of course.
Oh my god.
We are going for our third.
You're going to cut that.
You know, Richarlison, he can be an option during FA Cups, EFL, but Solanke is going to be our starting striker.
Okay.
No doubt about
Definitely,
it.
definitely.
So, Vicky, tell us about Super Mikel.
you'll talk about Arsenal. Let me, for my club,
Yeah.
my hateful club.
Oh.
This is
Oh
for
my
you
God.
today. I
You had
represent the hate.
waited. You had waited for this moment.
Today is the day, huh?
But anyways, so I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm a Man United hater. So I will talk about your players. Forgive me.
Their transfers, huh?
But the best signing they have made, from what I've watched, Mazraoui, God,
Definitely.
he has elevated their game. Do you imagine going from Bissaka to that?
That's mad, bro.
An
It's mad.
upgrade.
I watch, I'm
upgrade.
like,
mad.
it's shit is happening here. But
Yeah.
now, you know, he's a
I think-
cripple.
The only,
Yeah.
the only thing that Bissaka has on Mazarawi is fitness.
And then
Yeah.
sweeping.
Bissaka
Spider.
will play for
Bissaka, if he was not a footballer,
Oh, yeah.
he'll be a groundsman.
sweep. He's a really good sweeper,
Sweeper,
man.
wing back?
Yep. It's rare.
Those are rare qualities.
They're quite.
Rare
That's
qualities.
the only
But his
thing.
tackling
Yes.
is next. I don't think I've ever met a player who is good at one-on-one defending.
Since the days of Crystal Palace, you guys.
Yeah.
Bissaka.
With the likes of Van what?
But-
Van Holt, yeah.
Yeah, Van Holt.
That was a good combo.
Yeah, so for Euro, I think they were unlucky. I wanted him to play.
Yeah.
I've seen that boy get cooked.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Yeah.
You want him to play for the wrong reason.
No, they made a lot of noise, you know. For an 18-year-old,
So you know it's
Yeah.
Manchester
for an
United.
18-year-old.
It's United. They make noise
Like,
about
that's the-
basically
that's
anyone.
all-
No,
he does.
okay, they will say it's not my money. It's okay, it's not mine.
Yeah.
But for an 18-year-old who hasn't even played 60 games
Yeah.
in his senior career,
Yeah.
you paid more than he has actually played as a senior footballer. You know, it's a gamble. I don't know. Me, I wanted that gamble too. I'm gutted.
Yeah.
He's injured because I wanted him to get cooked.
Yeah.
I find content.
Yeah.
That's a hate.
At least you're not
You're a
lying
proper
about
hater.
it.
You're a proper hater, bro.
Yeah. And then thirdly, delete. I've never been a fan of delete.
Yeah.
I've always made it clear even on the group.
Yeah.
I don't know why. At Ajax, he was okay.
Yeah.
Then they say he went to Juventus, won the league. Went to Bayern, won the league. Come on, niggas, you're going to a club that has won 7 leagues.
Yeah.
There's
You're going
nothing
to another
special
one.
about you, man.
Now United fans, God, table toppers.
Another
But
club
do you
flag.
think do you think Delict is an upgrade to their centre back problems?
I always rate Maguire.
Okay.
I rate him. He's I don't even lie.
Yeah.
I know their fans, they don't like him,
Okay.
but he does the basics.
I think
Yeah.
I agree
He
with
does
you.
the basics.
Like,
Yeah.
he's
I'm
just
like-
unlucky.
He's like Gabriel
Yeah.
for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You do the basics, but people want you to be extravagant.
Yeah.
Beyond, I guess the price too.
Yeah.
That. But right now, they have centre backs options.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah, they do have.
They do. We don't
They
want
have-
excuses.
we don't.
Last season, we can understand the pairings, but
Yeah.
it was crazy. So right now, I think they are strengthened.
Yeah.
They can actually qualify for Europa with a position.
Without using the FA Cup.
backdoor.
The backdoor
Yeah.
way.
No need for the Carabao to take them there, but
Yeah.
they can try number 6, 5. Actually, it's where they are right now after topping the
After
table.
serving the table for 15 hours.
But anyways, yeah, Mazraoui, smart signing.
Yeah.
We've watched the game on Friday. Everyone is in agreement.
Yeah. Mazrui.
There they hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
They only just need him to be fit. As a hater,
I know
I really wouldn't want, but because
Yeah.
the quality I saw
Yeah.
was top notch.
Okay.
Zaxe,
Before we go to Zax, let me tell you an interesting fact about Delict. Delict, ever since he turned pro in 2016, he's had a different manager every season.
Wow.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So that
Who's
means
from-
that means next season you're going to.
So
have
either
to-
Delict,
either it brings
so either Delict is leaving United next season, or Ten Hag is leaving.
So-
And for the chance of Ten Hag
That's
leaving,
a good
you have to finish under uko nyuma top, uko mid table, uko nyuma. You have to finish. Anyway, just go on.
So-
That's just a fun fact about
Yeah.
Delict.
So it's either United win the league or
Which league, bro?
see the one they were topping the other day.
Ah.
Respect them.
It doesn't
Mesama,
last-
Early kickoff.
It didn't even last 24 hours.
They need United. They need to actually petition
Yeah.
to have
All
early
their
kickoffs all
games.
season long.
Yeah.
They will top the table.
If
But that's,
possible, let them play on Fridays.
Yes,
like every
Friday, on
Friday.
Friday.
yeah, so we are going to Zaxi.
Yeah.
is 9.5.
As he says, I'm the world's first
9.5
9.5.
did something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It's actually always a
We
beautiful
have,
seeing a player who on his debut.
Yeah.
And he scores. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You announce yourself to the fans.
Yeah.
You know,
It actually
at
gives them
home.
confidence.
Yeah, at home especially.
Very
Anthony
impactful.
announced himself at home to the fans.
We all know how it went.
Yeah.
But anyways, for Zaxi,
Yeah.
he's a player who is going to elevate Man United.
Yeah.
He's a different profile from Hoyland. Hoyland is an out-and-out striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zax, even from the minutes he came, we see him drift to midfield.
Yeah.
He was all over the place, but
was it-
his movement was...
He has elite movement. He
Can even carry the ball, like
Yeah.
just lift his head
so,
up.
we have only watched him for what, around 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
But for those 20 minutes, United fans, so they have a reason to be
Yeah.
positive about it.
Yeah.
I wish him all the best, but
But I
Not
called it.
really.
I really hope he's going to thrive. Okay, I hate that he moves to Manchester United. But I've since the Bologna days
Yeah.
with his link up with Ferguson, I always knew this. Wherever he goes, like this is gonna take him very far.
Top players are top players.
Yeah, top players are
top
top
players.
players.
Yeah. Are you done, Vicky?
I don't. Is there any other
We're
signing?
still talking about Manchester. They absolutely have no reason not to perform. They have made signings this season.
They made signings.
Almost 200 million.
Let's not even forget they have signed more than one manager. They already had a manager. They went for another manager
Yeah.
and went for another
Another manager.
manager.
Okay,
Legends.
yeah.
Club legends.
So three managers.
They have 3 managers, although 2 of them are assistants. So ideally they have 3 managers.
have 3 managers.
So they have
They've
no
been
excuse.
cheating.
They have no excuse not to
Not
perform.
to
Yeah.
perform.
Actually, I tweeted and said that United, they might be winning the transfer season.
True.
Because these guys, they made elite transfers.
Yeah.
You look at it from this perspective. First, from the technical, they got Rudvan Nistelrooy, club legend.
Yeah.
So it is assumed that Rudvan is supposed to make Rashford. He's supposed to unlock Rashford during training.
And they
They want to
attack
watch
as
at
a
the
whole.
community.
Yeah, and attack as a whole. Because these guys, bro, they had a negative goal difference.
They have
Also
always
brought
had
in
it.
the
2 seasons in a row.
a set
Yeah.
piece.
In the set piece coach.
Coach, yeah.
Then they've tried to sort the forward line with Zaxe and the back line
Sure.
with Euro and Delict. And those are the
And
problems
Mazraoui.
they had.
Mazraoui too.
Yeah, and Mazraoui. And those are the problems they had last season.
It's true.
So clearly, these guys, they've done clever transfers.
they did their homework.
If these transfers are not transferred now to the pitch for 90 minutes.
And talking about transfers,
They still need a left
Chelsea. What's happening? What's the plan? What's the idea?
It's called Chelsea Preparatory.
I'm almost tempted to think if I make some few dribbles and they watch this episode, they're going to sign me.
We're going to request Kuria. Let's do the important ones.
You
'cause
have to left it. Just no, we cannot sign.
As long as I can dribble Chelsea, might.
No, you guys. I also.
Are you
can't
born in
even-
2005?
I think it's a
Unfortunately, I'm not.
criteria.
Yeah.
About Chelsea, I think the only. I don't want to say the only, but as far as I'm concerned, Neto.
Yeah.
That's like the impactful signing we've made right now.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like it's a futuristic club right now.
Yeah.
Because you cannot tell Makuri. No.
Bro, he just
No
came from
way.
Barcelona's
By
academy.
pre-season, he showed something.
Fine,
or
but-
Jackson vibes.
It's true, but then you look at the quality of the players that other clubs have, and
Yeah.
then you put yours on the table, and you're like, no, this is not it yet. So right now, I think tough times are lasting.
Chelsea have
No,
quantity,
Yeah.
but the
Quality.
quality is there, but not presently. Maybe their goal is to be back in 5 years or something. I don't know.
A build-up. We
2005, 2024, 18, 19.
We signed so many people. Did we release
They have a future.
people?
They're
I
kindergarten.
really don't know how much you guys have released. But one thing I know
Yeah.
about Chelsea, did you guys see the video?
Yeah, their TikTok video and their training.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you one thing.
You guys is training.
I don't know which Twitter is so.
You guys have you been to
When you go to
Alchemist?
the gym.
Let me cook. Have you guys been to Alchemist and seen guys who don't have IDs? I'm underage guys. How they surround the bouncer.
Yeah.
So that's akina Colville wanangoja chilo la malize kuinua dumbbells. Yani like all guys are around you Wanangoja umalize kuinua dambe za like it's my turn.
We might be many, but let me tell you, those kids can actually brag. I am playing for a club that has won a European trophy.
Nah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Bragging rights. Bragging
You have
rights.
43 players who can be slotted in into the first team.
The Premier League requires 25 players to be
8
registered.
keepers.
Huh? The Premier League says you can only register 25 players. 43 minus 25, that's 18.
I think we went over and beyond.
You have, but
So at the locker room, they don't have the lockers.
Most of those
right?
signings,
Yeah,
No,
they
we
are.
are Chelsea, not Arsenal.
they don't want to sell Angelo.
Yeah.
They're
But
buying to sell.
I think
But I really hope-
Chelsea are losing the how do you call it? They're losing themselves. You know, Chelsea are known for buying. We knew that since Roman came in, they used to buy, but Roman had a different model.
Yeah,
He used to buy
winners.
players who are coming in,
To win
win
him.
and leave.
Yeah.
But now currently, you have stopped being a communist club because that's communism. You're now a capitalist club.
Yeah.
What we the rest of us have been living through. That is why it's a bit weird watching Chelsea do that, because now you're signing talents, which obviously you're going to have to sell later on at a profit.
Yeah.
That is why even tying them down to so long contracts.
Weird contracts.
Ni ile story ya
Weird contracts.
wacha huyu mse si mkali, lakini tumpea contract kimrefu miaka mbili ikiisha.
Yeah.
Ajaribu pop kidogo hivi tunauza yeye.
Yeah.
That's the model.
That's the model, and I think it's a good. It's to me from a commercial perspective.
It's a good thing.
It's like it.
And these guys, you know, being run by Americans, this means these guys, they are going to get a player, then sell him at a good price, then buy the cream. Then, so let's say 2026, 2027,
Yeah.
the breakout player, is going to be bought from 2 sales that Chelsea has sold
Yeah.
to other teams, and then now they buy the talent.
And actually, it makes sense because I've been reading so much into this PSR thing.
Yeah.
The PSL thing.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere that in the future, the PSR, they are going to bring in new means of controlling the money spent in the Premier League that will make it a bit even. They're going to introduce a cap, a salary cap that cuts across all the clubs.
Yeah.
You know what that means is that finally, if a club like Bournemouth say they can spend salaries up to 150
million.
Yeah.
50 million per season.
Per season.
That means if it's capped at 250,
Yeah.
that means Bournemouth can actually go out of the way
Ah,
to sign better players.
Yeah.
So that means Chelsea, whatever you're talking about that in the future, we are going we are going to sign the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
At the same time, you have to realize that the smaller clubs can also do that because finally there is a cap of wages.
But where will you rather go? Chelsea or Crystal Palace?
But you see, the problem is at the end of the day, football is starting to evolve from trophies and everything.
Yeah.
It's about the money. That's why people are moving to Saudi.
Okay.
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 I think I normally make fun of a while back last season.
Yeah.
AC Milan are trying to sign a player, Nicolas Zaniolo from Roma.
Zaniolo.
Okay, they were trying to sign him.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there were news that Bournemouth were in the race for Zaniolo. And you know the craziest part is, the craziest thing is, Bournemouth were closer to signing Zaniolo than AC
Than
Milan.
AC Milan. The Giants.
The Giants.
Yeah,
But
Italian Giants.
Italian clubs and spending, oh God.
No, but you see, if you're talking about Chelsea, moving to Chelsea as opposed to Bournemouth, Bournemouth are able to get Zaniolo because of the money,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the trophies.
Yeah.
So in the years to come, when the PSR levels the playing field, it won't matter what Chelsea have
Yeah,
won.
that's true.
It won't
That's
matter.
true. That's true.
Huh?
That's true.
I hate that you're right.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah. Anyways, to the big club.
To the the London club, the Arsenal. Super Mikel has done some homework, bro. He did the homework. First signing, Ricardo Calafiori.
No, the first signing was professional pocketer.
Nah, hold on. Where's your phone? I don't even have my phone. I don't even have my phone.
Saliba was looking for Haaland.
But to be honest, I kind of like. I've always said I rate Arteta.
Yeah.
But some of the things he does are so weird.
I know.
That's all we
He's like an overthinker or something.
I love it because sometimes, okay, guys were saying, oh, you guys, he brought in a tree You remember?
Yeah.
He brought in a tree where guys just come and the dog is
The
called
dog was always been
the dog
there.
is called
They just
Luna.
adapted the dog because he was always on training pitch.
Yeah.
So we decided.
And it's a good thing actually. You have to you know
Yeah,
you're
outside.
embracing some life into the team because
True.
we were in
But-
the gutters, man. We were
People
in the
bantered
gutters.
us because of that Anfield anthem.
Yeah.
Bruh, you ended up getting beaten after that.
But I don't refuse. I don't refuse.
We were beaten, yes, but what happened? What
We
happened?
have gone to Anfield how many times? Twice. Have we lost?
We haven't lost.
Exactly.
We haven't lost.
And
Anyway.
it's a hostile stadium.
So like Kuria says, we got pickpocketers because of the first signing. They actually did their job.
Yeah.
Some players ended up not having their valuables. Then they got Ricardo Calafiori. I don't know why you guys, man, they had to interject when I was introducing. Bro, Ricardo Calafiori.
Who?
Proper. Calafiori.
Huh?
You guys interjected.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys interjected when I was talking about it.
Okay, go on.
I know what you want to say. So you
It's
can
not
just
a Burnley winger you bought.
go
It's not a Burnley winger you bought. You don't know. Relax.
I'm sorry. Go on, Calafiori.
Calafiori.
New generation Maldini.
Yeah, bro.
Aura.
we gotta give him that.
And I think the reason why we got Calafiori is because if you look at the numbers we had last season on the left side, they were poor numbers. Very, very poor numbers. We had to sort out the left side. And in my opinion, he wanted someone who is a natural left foot.
Yeah, left.
Because, yes, we have Uren Timber, and it's okay. He's coming in as a new signing.
Yeah.
But I thought, in my opinion, we need someone who's a natural left footer. And now, this guy is going to balance the whole
line.
The whole line. Such that Martinelli knows he's not, the guy behind him is not Zinchenko.
Bro,
Anymore.
let's not talk about Martinelli. But go on.
Yeah. On a good
I
day,
know, I know.
the problem with having such players
He has
is on a
become
good day.
Pogba on a good day.
On a good day, he's gonna give you the numbers.
A goal.
A goal or an assist.
When he looks up.
But now, until he looks up, man. But anyway, that's Ricardo Calafiori. We're looking forward to getting
Super Mikel.
Merino.
Super Mikel.
Super Mikel Merino. Probably it's gonna be closed, I think, tomorrow or this coming week. Gonna
You know
have
my
him.
manager said something, eh?
Yeah.
When a player wants to come,
Yeah.
you don't.
Fair enough.
You don't convince.
Yes.
You don't convince.
You don't need to
Zubimendi
convince.
had Liverpool. He's like, bruv.
Reject. Don't amend.
Reject, don't.
Don't amend the contract.
I don't need you guys.
Don't amend
need
the
you
contract.
guys.
Bro.
Reject.
What is this?
Yeah.
Eh?
And now people have been saying that Arsenal, we needed to sign a forward.
We still do. Personally, I feel. we
I still think you do.
Personally,
I
still need that
honestly feel, if we sign Mikel Merino, we don't need to sign a forward.
I also
That's my
think
opinion.
so.
And listen, Vickie, we're going to sort out the left eight. We never replaced Xhaka. Yes, we had probably 2 good seasons of Xhaka, and we actually saw what can happen when you have a proper left eight.
Yeah.
You saw the left eight. That means Kai Havertz doesn't have to drift so much in the middle to collect these balls.
Yeah.
When you have Kai at the center playing as a CF,
That is where he belongs.
that's where he belongs. It's not where he used to play some other time.
By the way, we don't want any more questions. Where does Kai play best? We know.
We know.
Chelsea was the problem.
We know.
At Arsenal, he's a
But
centre
now my
forward.
question is
Yeah.
he going to play the entire season as a centre forward? Because remember,
to
you have the
accommodate.
Premier League,
Yeah.
something you're challenging for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the UCL,
True.
you have the FA,
Yeah.
you have the EFL. Okay, maybe you can drop out of the EFL, okay? But you see, you're still chasing three more.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, we
what
just
I'm saying.
went-
Because
you
So
see,
you have to
the thing is,
accommodate everyone.
But you have Gabriel
Kiarie.
Jesus.
God,
No, listen. You have Gabriel Jesus. I know this is not the type of players that we want at Arsenal, but you're not going to sell either.
but the thing
You're
is,
trying to
thing is-
offload
I mean, everyone will
Nketiah,
come in
and
handy.
it's
thing
not
is,
happening.
we still need a gunman.
Yep,
We still
you still do.
Kai is a good centre forward, movements and everything, and
Yeah.
getting people into the game. But he'll miss so many chances before he scores.
Yeah.
You know, if you get Merino, the works become easier.
The works becomes
Yeah,
easier.
because
That's
he's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
make the person in front of him better.
And
like,
you see,
cool.
Kuria,
Yeah.
when you have Mikel Merino, that means you can have so many 2v1s with him and Martinelli on that side. Bro, look at the numbers that Martinelli was doing when Xhaka was there. He was so easy.
I know. They
Because
had,
when
they had
Xhaka
a
when Xhaka
triangle
was
with him,
drift,
Zinchenko and
exactly,
Martinelli.
it becomes so easy.
And last season, Martinelli struggled.
So now, if Calafiori is moving forward, and you have Mikel Merino and you have Martinelli,
Yeah.
you've sold another triangle on the left side.
And
It's the same
still
triangle.
covered.
You have Odegaard and Ben White and Saka.
But do you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a
that's just
feeling
it.
I see it.
Yeah,
Julian will play more as a left back.
Who?
Timber.
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 Yeah.
Does that?
You see,
yeah.
this
I
is the
think
problem.
Alaphilippe
This is the
doing
problem. This is the
Yeah.
problem. You play Timber as a left back, he's going to invert. So you've not solved the problem.
You've left
Inverting
the
is
enemy
inverting
open.
is
Yeah,
the
he's going to
problem.
invert.
Inverting is the
That's
problem.
the
What
problem.
Zinchenko does, he gets caught out, flat-footed.
Zinchenko is not a defender.
Exactly. So Timber
Uh-uh.
can invert,
Social
but
media guru.
recovery,
Yeah, man.
pace, and everything, and tackling.
He's a soldier.
He is.
Yeah.
Inverting isn't the problem. Zinchenko is just being caught out. You know.
No, me, I still don't agree. The moment your defender inverts, Vickie, if Ben White inverts, Saka does not put in the numbers.
But
You need your defender. You need your
always
defender.
have one person inverting.
No, I'm saying. All I'm saying is, when Ben White inverts, Saka does not get the numbers. When Zinchenko inverts, it affects Martinelli.
But
So get a proper left back
let
who
me
can
ask, let me
push you
ask, let me
forward.
ask, let me ask you, Brian. Yeah? When Zinchenko used to invert and you had Xhaka, that was the best season I've ever seen Martinelli.
So get the left eight. Get Mikel Merino.
Merino
fixed
solves your
everything.
problem.
Everything. That's what I'm saying,
But,
Vickie.
but left back is still going to invert. I don't see that changing.
If you invert and you have Merino, that's better.
That's
It's
covered.
better.
It's
That's covered.
Yeah.
That's
I think why Zinchenko has been struggling is because there is no that eight.
There's no that left. Gyökeres, manze. They just get us Gyökeres, and we're going to sort out so many problems at the forward line because we really have to win so many games because if you're going for Champions League, you're going for Premier League, and probably you're going for
Don't say
an
Carabao.
FA.
Yeah,
FA. You go for
exactly.
who goes for Carabao?
Man United.
Liverpool.
But let me tell you one thing.
Considering I've lost it like 2 consecutive times to the same god.
When is the documentary coming out?
Which, for
Club.
the one that never sold.
It came out.
No,
Oh,
they didn't get the. I think they never got
the numbers.
the numbers.
to release it. Oh, God.
Something just happened. I'll ask her.
The quadruple went.
Ndauliza Njiro what happened.
The quadruple
Yeah,
went.
if Arsenal get Gyökeres, he takes them to winning the league.
Yeah.
Winning the league and also it takes us to Champions League finals.
But right
what
now
it-
we are
that's what
semi-final
it-
level.
You people are over ambitious.
No, but we got to the semi-finals with Kai Havertz.
No, it's better.
Quarters, and now we got at 2 points from Man City with Kai Havertz and 2 points, bro.
4.
Why did you get the 2?
It's 2 points, bana.
We won at the Emirates. We drew. At
No, I'm saying we were
Not
2
a
points
total.
shy.
Points shy.
Oh, Man City. Overall. Because
Yeah,
you said
2
at
points
Man
shy.
City, that's
2 points shy of Man City. So as I was saying, we need to win at Anfield.
yeah.
We need to win at Man City.
Yeah.
At Etihad.
Those 2 stadiums.
Those 2 stadiums, bro, we really have to
And
win.
they have to beat
forget-
Villa.
Don't forget Villa Park.
I know,
Don't
right?
forget Villa Park.
It's on Tuesday. Good thing is we'll get there. It's not that far.
It's
a few days away.
And talking about Villa Park,
Yeah.
Aston Villa signings.
Yeah.
They've done some decent signings, but personally for me, I've been beaten once. I don't want to say they will be beaten because there's always something tragic. There's always a tragedy when a team loses their main player because Douglas Luiz was
No
the
one's
main
there,
player.
right?
Let's be
Yeah.
honest about that.
Yeah.
There's always a tendency where you lose an important player into a system, and then the next thing that happens is instead of replacing him, you go and splash all that money on multiple positions, which is something that Villa have done.
Yeah.
Fine, they started the game, but
Onana.
fine. But
I
you see,
know they lost. I know they lost Luiz.
a very
I know they
different-
lost Luiz. They've said they haven't replaced him. What they wanted was he was still their 6,
Yeah.
but he was more metamorphing between a 6 and
and an 8.
He was kind of a box to
Yeah,
box
box to
midfielder.
box. midfielder.
But
Yeah.
I still feel now Onana might not be the same,
But he's still impactful.
He'll give them a stability.
Yeah.
The problem
they
is
still
Onana is a total destroyer. He's a total destroyer. 6.
Yeah.
Fine, he's able to get forward sometimes. Like
Yeah.
the game yesterday against
Yeah.
West Ham, he
Yeah.
scored.
Also
That is
made
fine. But you see now what that means is that they're going to have an extra player to play the second role that
Yeah.
David Luiz
He's
used to do.
saying,
Okay,
What Zeus is saying, what Zeus is saying, Onana is not going to become the metronome.
Yeah.
That Douglas Luiz was. But that's a very good
And
point,
instead of
actually.
them going for someone who fits a profile similar to him,
Yeah.
they instead went and brought in a lot of players
How many
into
players
the
are
squad.
there? Barkley.
Yeah, Ross Barkley. They have Onana. They have gone for Madsen. They've gone instead of I'll give an example of Bell money for us.
Yeah.
We sold Bell. Instead of getting someone who can replicate
How many
something.
players were they?
Seven.
Seven.
The
So
Bell
that
seven.
is
Yeah?
crazy.
And you see that, and it's the same thing that Aston Villa have done.
Yeah.
They've lost their key player.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to get someone who is in his mold,
Yeah.
they've gone for extra players. Furthermore, they have Europe now.
Yeah.
You know,
Champions League.
they have
Champions
Champions
League.
League. Yeah?
Crazy.
European
A very crazy
football.
They have
competition.
8 games.
Yeah? They have
waiting
8
for
games
them.
to do.
Yeah.
And
They
then
still,
they import 3 or 4.
yeah, they still 3 because they finished in yeah. They in
No,
fourth.
four.
They're in
They
fourth.
four.
They put
They in fourth.
Yeah.
Put four.
Oh God, hey,
So,
they have it tough.
They will have it tough, and they still have more games in the FA. They still have more games in the Carabao. So I think them buying a lot of players instead of trying to fit in
replace.
that to replace that.
Yeah.
You're never going to get a direct replacement, but you can always get someone in his mold. Okay.
I think what Unai is trying to do is get Onana to sit at the base and have Rogers play as box to box. I watched the game.
I've watched him since
That boy
we
is a
got him in
baller.
January.
That boy.
There are 2 teams that got people in January.
Hey.
Rogers,
Wharton.
Adam Wharton.
Yeah.
Game changers.
Yeah,
for
game
both
changers.
teams.
So I think that's the plan for
That's
Unai.
the plan for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
have Onana. Don't make him a box to box. Although he can actually do that. So just have him sit at the base and have Rogers now, like Rome, in front of
In
him.
front of him.
What about
Yeah.
Kamara?
That's a failed project, bruh.
And they won
He's not it.
yesterday's
He's not
game.
it.
It's
Yeah,
not
they won yesterday's
You
game.
guys, when Paqueta is not betting, is actually a decent player. Yeah.
Even when he's betting,
But-
it's always
but-
been.
Because he still took a yellow card yesterday.
It's so crazy. I was about to tweet that I was supposed to tweet and say that I don't understand how guys have not featured Emi Martinez in saving penalties. Then Paqueta steps up and he buries it, bro.
It was bad.
The thing is,
You were waiting for Bauer.
no, he went differently
Yeah.
from all his other penalties. Did you see the start before
Yeah.
he took the penalty? He does his right.
Yeah.
And they told, but go there. I'm going. I
Brazilian
guess
class.
sometimes
Brazilian class.
Martinez
That
and
was-
saving penalties. God.
Okay,
He has made a career out
Aston
of
Villa
it.
have done good business.
Yeah.
The opposition, West Ham, also good business. But I've been asking.
Yeah.
There's a question I've been asking over and over again.
Yeah.
Fine, the signings are good. Is Lopetegui up to it?
I don't think.
That's the problem, man.
I think at Wolves, I'm still like cutting him some slack because at Wolves he had very short time, and then he didn't have a time to work with the characters that were already there at Wolves. So now that they've made the signings, now we give him time, and now if he doesn't perform, that's
Always give a
totally
man
on
it's a
him.
time.
But you
That's
see,
totally on
he
him.
went to Wolves when they were starting a season.
Yeah.
He got new signings either, and he didn't work with them.
Something.
we don't- something-
Something at West
right
Ham.
now it's happening.
He has arrived. He has been brought in the new
okay,
signings.
we watched yesterday's
what?
game, yeah?
Yeah.
Only one player started, Guido Rodriguez.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
all
the
their
rest
signings.
they played.
So, we give him the benefit of the doubt because I actually feel like, which is the defender they got, the centre back? From France.
Let me get
Todibo.
Jean-Claire Todibo.
Yeah, I feel Todibo and I think Mavropanos is playing his last games.
Yeah.
And
So let's
it will
say
be Todibo.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he fits the profile for West Ham.
But,
But
you see,
when it comes to
Todibo is the
physicality.
better player.
remember, you
physicality.
still have Nayouf Aged, who is more technical than Mav Pranos.
Oh God,
Aged is still good. They still have him.
So,
But
losing
anyway,
Zuma and the cuts to Saudi Arabia is it's a bite
So Man United won against Fulham,
Yeah, the first
and
game
they
of the...
celebrated that win, man.
Hey, they were table toppers, my G.
Hey, table toppers.
What did you
Raila personally leads.
That is not even Raila. That is like...
The guys I was speaking, whatever.
that is
How long are they?
after 2 votes
15
and
hours.
More than 24 hours.
15 hours
15 hours total.
from table toppers to Europa League.
Number
To-
And they're still going down
But
today.
they didn't concede.
Yeah,
They didn't concede.
it's a change. Hey, they were solid.
They did concede because that was
solely on Fulham.
Fulham,
Yeah.
exactly.
They missed
Because
a lot of
But
golden
Onana
chances.
was on
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, he was on point, but at the same time,
Leno was also
Fulham.
on point.
Yeah.
Fulham
Hey,
did
Leno
a lot of
saved them.
two jobs.
He was
here
their
and
man
there.
of the match.
Leno Kwanza, they says
As
he's
far
good
as
against
Fulham.
Pereira made Maguire look, yes, he's good, but he's not
God.
world class. But that day he became world class. You're like, brav, simple pass.
Like, just
defender
simple
instinct.
pass.
Defender instinct.
And that is
That was
why,
alright.
And it's not even
Yeah.
and that is why
defenders,
the
it was
next
just
game,
a horrid pass.
Man United will be playing is against
Brighton.
Yeah.
They cannot allow themselves to be that culpable.
We actually need
Yeah.
to talk about
Brighton.
Yeah.
31-year-old
good finishing.
manager. And the way they played, it
Yeah.
was cool.
Lewis Dunk is
Clean
older than the
football.
manager.
Yeah.
Clean football. You know, Brighton, they normally play one of the best football
The best brand of football.
in EPL.
Same.
In EPL.
I gotta give you that.
And now, Kwanza,
Foundation ya Potter.
and now they've gotten
Yes.
Yankuba Minte.
Hey.
Hey,
Top
bro.
player.
Top player. Top player.
Hey, the
Australian.
assist to me, Toma. Oh
We
my
never-
God.
Right
And
back.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Like-
about Koro Mitoma?
Right.
He's
Kaoru
finally
Mitoma
fit.
is back
We missed
like he
him
never
last
left
season.
it.
He
I
said he
was
was
talking-
having a game.
And Danny,
Yeah.
And I was telling
Shabaros still got it.
I was telling someone about
Danny Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
Adingra.
And Adingra.
Oh man, Danny
That
Welbeck.
team is stark.
Danny
Jose
Welbeck
Dubé,
has
I
been
really
a
feel
Brighton.
pity for him because the caliber you left Arsenal to go to a team that actually has a high caliber of young wingers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Are they,
But let's wait.
Are they selling
Omari
Billy Gilmore?
Hutchinson. Huh?
Are they
Billy's
selling
still
Billy
there.
Gilmore?
There are talks with Napoli.
Yeah.
He might leave
He
for
might
Napoli.
leave for
Okay.
Napoli.
The
but-
transfer window is still open.
So
Let's see how
open.
it goes.
Yeah, we still.
Okay. Arsenal won against
No,
the
early
Wolves.
kickoff was Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Liverpool
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Hey, the first half.
First half Ipswich
Bruh.
played.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
I don't know what was
they
going
were
on because
pressing Liverpool. They were doing everything. But the thing
Robertson
is-
and Luongo. Robertson
Yeah.
was like this. He was actually protesting the ref, and Luongo was just doing his work.
But let me tell you guys about the difference between qualities. The moment Liverpool are off the blocks, the
That's
moment
it.
they're off the
the
blocks,
second
That's
half.
it.
that's the if you don't
The
manage
second
it,
half.
bro, those guys are going to run you down.
I think
Mo
there's a-
Salah and his lack of meeting
There-
newly promoted
there is also the-
sides, he always kills
There's
them.
also the tendency of teams that have been promoted, especially a team like Ipswich, who have been so many years away from the Premier League.
Yeah.
They try so much the moment their
many has
first
it been?
game, they try so much to show that they belong here.
They
So
overexerted
they
themselves in
overexert
the
themselves
first half.
so
They
much.
did everything.
Yeah.
And then they forget that
Articulated in the
these are
second half.
seasoned players who have been in the Premier League for 10 seasons. They know.
They know.
They will
know.
play to your game. They will show you, okay, mnataka kujionyesha you fit here.
Exactly.
Bring it.
Bring it on.
And then they suck up, and they suck up. And then they realize, because they're experienced, they realize, I may give up. Now
It's
it's
time.
our turn.
You could
Yeah.
even
That-
Because, you see, all it took was one pass from Trent, and the
Just one.
game switched
Yeah.
totally into Liverpool.
It happens like that. Top teams know when to get the pressure.
Yeah.
And like what Wolves did yesterday in
Yeah.
the second half.
Oh God,
For like 15 minutes, we didn't have
I was like,
control
what are we
of the
doing?
game. But you see, top teams, this is what you do: absorb the pressure and do not concede.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not concede.
most importantly.
And now Bukayo just comes up, drops a shoulder, and hits a proper ball.
And
Near
that's
post.
it.
And like,
It's like, what have I done?
Moves are done.
Normal shit.
guys, this is already.
And the finish itself.
Oh, but there's one
Do a
thing.
null near post from where he did it. Most players carve it to the end.
Yeah. But let me ask you guys. There's one of our fans. He told me, Kiarie, can you just slide this story in? And I just want to ask you something. Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musquera. This guy was touching Nani's Duskos.
Ah,
No, guys. Let me just ask.
that's the best yellow card I've ever seen a player receive because Jesus just needed to do that. Ah, bruv, what's up?
Man.
What clicky?
I mean,
I was like-
don't
I was like-
hey, man.
But
I mean,
at the same time, I understand that.
don't go there, don't go
The guy could be like, let me just get cheeky around it.
not there.
You know what Rudiger does? You know what Rudiger does?
that.
Like just get
Rudiger
into
is just
that.
Maybe that's what he was doing.
That would be went straight to his bumper.
Maybe he plays in the Western Conference, but story for
Yeah, sorry about another day.
Kuria, no.
There's also Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle, they're back at it.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle, they did what they were doing last season, but in a different way. They were
Yeah.
like, they went a man down.
Yeah.
But that was a
The
shit
manager
red
was
card.
like, the manager, it was a shit red card.
Shit
fine.
red card. But
Very tall.
But
Yeah.
Eddie Howe managed it so well.
That's cool.
They got the red card. He brought in Emil Croft,
Yeah.
told them to score. They scored, went into halftime, came back and were like, okay, come on Southampton, bring it.
They actually pulled
Yeah.
the Simeone
They actually pulled an ultimate
It's
defensive masterclass. Like, bring it.
Then we go to Brighton.
Then we go to
Everton.
Brighton.
Do you know Everton will have made that game be a little different, but they missed a sitter.
Yeah.
You remember that? Because it's 1-0.
Yeah.
One goal
1-0.
changes
One goal
everything
changes
at home.
everything, always.
They missed it, then they had a goal disallowed.
Yeah.
Then,
that game had 2 VR calls.
yeah,
Yeah.
two disallowed goals.
Yeah.
Even
Disallowed
Brighton
goals.
did a fourth and it was.
Yeah.
But Brighton, oh my God, yo!
I'm so mad. I'm so
Yo.
mad that Dobin would have never left Everton, man.
Well,
Yeah.
it happens.
It is what it
happens.
is.
It's all about these moves that happened before the transfer window opened. They were all driven by PSR.
Yeah.
Some players
yeah,
had to be
right.
sacrificed.
Yeah.
It
You
was
see,
a-
even the signings you get, Newcastle is taking this one here,
Yeah.
Aston Villa is taking this one here.
Minter left Newcastle because of PSR.
Yeah.
Nothing else. These were deals that have to do everything to do with. After Douglas Luiz leaving Aston Villa, PSR move. Totally PSR move. It's wrong
it was
for
not their
young
choice to
players
sell
like
him.
Dobbin.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be sacrificed. But at the end of the day, I think wanapeangwa ile deal ya bro sasa. It's either you go ama you're no longer part of the club. So the guy is like, okay, let me do it. PSR.
But do you feel Gay will still go to Newcastle? I feel they still go for now.
They've rejected the 50 million bid for him, right?
Yeah, but I still feel we actually need that because Lascelles,
Yeah. Lascelles is out.
He's out.
Lascelles is out.
Definitely.
Shaw has 3 games, but they need to appeal that red card. That's a
Yeah,
bullshit red
it's
card. There's no violent conduct there.
Yeah.
Bra was just like it's a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah.
With the forehead, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Anyway, so today we are seeing Maresca Bola.
oh, we have forgotten Villa West Ham.
We talked about Villa.
Oh,
West Ham.
Nottingham. Oh, Ama, you're just assuming
Nottingham
and
and Bournemouth.
yeah, it's still
Nottingham
another
Bournemouth.
game.
Nottingham actually played some decent game until the very last minute where they crumbled. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's
It always happens. It's always like
it's,
that.
it's a classic mid-table clash where one
Yeah.
team gets off the block so quickly and then they hold the game. They hold
But I
the
was
game.
so
And
certain
towards the
Nottingham
end,
was gonna beat
also you're saying
Bournemouth.
it's just like Man United and Fulham, typical mid-table game. I
something
understand
like
where you're
that.
coming from.
And I also think it's time now for Semenyo not to fill Solanke's boots.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping Evan Nilsson, bro, is going to ball at that team.
Nikete will have fit better.
Come on, Arsenal are selling.
I just want Nikete to go anyone.
Oh my god.
The problem
Hopefully.
with a player like Evan Nilsson is that he's coming from Porto.
Yeah.
He was a mid player at Porto.
A mid player.
He's coming
He's
in
come
to fill.
to
But he has gone to a mid club. So
He's coming in to fill a position where
player who had his-
Bournemouth fan felt that
Yeah.
maybe we got outdone. So he has a
Yeah.
big space to fill in. But okay, yeah, let's hope. Let's see. Let's hope he.
So if you can
he
get
cooks.
him 10 to 15 goals, is a huge achievement.
Yeah,
But 10 actually, it's a huge achievement.
10 is a huge achievement.
10 is a huge achievement at Bournemouth.
Then, yeah.
So the
guess-
Bald Derby.
Yeah.
Maresca
The Bald Derby.
I don't even know
The
how
Bald
to
Derby.
No,
it is, man.
It is Pep versus Quick Matt Guardiola.
Versus Quick Matt Guardiola.
You are how long have you been waiting to
Every day.
Who also happens to be a student. I saw Chelsea when they were announcing him. They were like, he was assistant manager during the when they won the treble. Like, let's just throw it in there.
There are so many,
He's a
there are
big
so many
guy.
things they left out.
They left out, but let's throw that.
He has
let's throw
relegated
that
the
in.
team, huh? But he's tier 2.
Kuria, tell us about the Maresca Bola.
the Maresca ball. I can't believe this is the first time I'm watching like proper Maresca ball. I'm not
Yeah.
even excited about it. Like it should have been up at some other team because I feel like today will be a humiliation, man.
Is it going to be
Pre-season all
baptism
over
by
again.
fire?
Sorry?
Pre-season all over again.
Okay, no. I think he's gonna have to take things a bit seriously.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the formation will tell me everything that I need to know.
Yeah.
No, wait. What about the lineup? You don't even know the lineup.
I
'cause
can't-
You can't guess 45.
I also can't check some
You
lineup.
can choose from 43 players.
Maybe I'm only certain about a few people,
Yeah.
but then it's Maresca. You can never be certain about anything. So today I am just going to watch it, but just because I have to watch.
But last season you guys were you played well against Pep.
against
Yeah,
against
actually,
I mean,
not
it's-
just last season.
Yeah.
These guys, it's like usually have something.
I just hope Cucurella's form is still the same as
Yeah.
end of the season, last season, and we need the Euro
But remember,
Cucurella.
last season they had Pochettino. Pochettino owns Pep
Which-
ever
Yeah,
since.
he
Who
owns
I
the
think should have
Espanyol.
He
stayed.
owns Pep.
Who I still feel like Pochettino would have stayed.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now we are starting all over again. Like how long can we keep this going? Like start over. And other teams are actually making like
progressing.
progress.
Yeah, the progress.
No team is waiting for you to actually gel in and all that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna see
There
about
is also the second
Cards.
game, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace was
And Brentford.
and Brentford.
You guys have moved. You've moved on so fast, Manze, from a team that won the Community Shield.
Bruh.
You guys
They
have
just
moved on.
won it.
You
They used to win.
you moved on.
I'm
You moved
happy
on so
they did.
fast.
I'm happy they did win it.
Yeah.
Because those bastards, if they don't win the Community Shield, the league is theirs.
Yeah.
They are winning it this season.
Okay.
You
It
also
sounds
believe in
so
each card.
sad.
Okay.
Okay, back
Okay.
to Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. One thing you
Brentford,
guys
Crystal
should,
Palace.
yeah, Brentford, Crystal Palace. One thing you guys should not underestimate is
Yeah.
Glasner, Oliver Glasner,
Okay.
the manager of Crystal
Palace.
Palace. He's
He
a
had
decent
something
manager.
good
He's a
going
decent
on.
manager.
Yeah.
He's able to build a team from a low level, a mid-table. He can improve them. They
Okay.
can they can actually challenge for UECL
Okay.
or UEL
Okay.
if the teams in that are supposed to be chasing for Europa
Yeah.
try and fumble or the
Table
conference
toppers.
leagues. Oliver Glasner has the ability to push a team from low levels to high levels. It's unfortunate he lost Olise.
Is now that
It's
you've mentioned
unfortunate.
Olise, are they going to suffer from? Is Eze going to suffer from that partnership?
Yeah, he might slightly dip down
Yeah.
because you see when Glasner came in,
Yeah.
I was talking with one of my friends and I told him he has to be one of the luckiest managers ever.
Yeah.
He comes into Crystal Palace
Yeah.
and the moment he arrives, both Olise and Eze come
Yeah.
in from injuries.
Yeah.
And he's able to utilize them so well
Eh,
as two auxiliary eights, and they
Yeah.
cooked so well towards
then
the end
they
of
go
the
to-
season.
And they cooked United,
They
bro.
cooked so well.
They
They
cooked
cooked
United.
You see, that's what I'm talking about Glasner.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know him, but he did so well in the Bundesliga,
Yeah.
and I believe he can still do the same.
Okay.
Eze now is the main man. Eze is the main man,
He's the main
and
man.
he's alone.
Guys,
He has
Olise
a
is
lot-
cooking at Bayern. Oh my goodness. It seems like it has been fair.
Actually, Matete too will suffer from the
Yeah,
lack of
the lack of
yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Glasner always has a plan.
Yeah.
The good thing about him is he's good. He's comfortable walking around a squad like Crystal Palace. It's a decent squad by the way.
Yeah.
So he can work with Eze. He can work with Mateta. He still has Eduard if he needs to call up someone different.
They have-
Are you
they have
the
a
guy who
good-
never seems to go anywhere?
Edward.
No. Are you?
Are you the guy? Are you?
He's always there.
He's always there, but he's not doing anything.
We have a really good centre back and the side.
Guehi, Anderson,
Go is a good
the likes
centre
of
back, bro.
Mitchell.
They can
They're
still get
actually
get here,
decent.
you know.
No, they're not going to get you. Selling
Mitch,
them too expensive.
I can bet this like Saka will never go past Mitch.
Saka suffers against black defenders.
Black defenders, huh?
Yeah, he really
Are
suffers.
you
Like
guys?
his
brothers,
Are you
his
guys-
Yeah, his brothers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These white ones is
My Yoruba brothers.
You remember Yoruba, man?
We have to
goes
give
Scorsese.
our predictions.
No,
We
there's
have
still
to-
one more game.
So
Which
Brentford,
one?
wait. Brentford,
Crystal Palace.
Brentford. Now, we have not talked about Brentford.
Fabio Cavallo. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm super
actually
happy.
excited to see him.
Same.
This guy was supposed to hit it at Leipzig. He was so custom made for Leipzig. God.
So you're saying
I
he's
don't think so.
I don't know. When he came from the championship, he was a player who looked like he would do something good. The loan to Germany. I believe sometimes if you go to Germany, you don't hit it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to hit it at Brentford. I also
He
think
will.
Language.
I don't think he's going to hit it at Brentford. But
Oh god.
let me not be so.
you know what?
I think
Get out of here.
No, he doesn't want to be rough. Anyway, just go. Cook, bro.
But I think the biggest signing for Brentford has to be the defender they got from Juventus.
Yeah.
What's his name? Halsen? Something Halsen. I think that has to be the signing for the biggest signing for Brentford
Yeah.
for the for the transfer
Yeah.
window.
So how do you
You
feel
guys,
the
you
game
guys are
will go?
playing the last game of the game week.
Monday, I am so bored, bro.
Monday football is always boring.
It's the weekend. I'm supposed to
And
be
it's
watching.
usually draws.
I'm supposed to be
But come
watching
on, by now they're
handball
just
on a
playing the
weekend,
list
not
Yeah.
on
which
a
has a
Monday.
name.
But I think it's going to be a good game for us.
Yeah,
Our games against Leicester have always been interesting.
very interesting.
4-1,
Yeah.
6-2,
High scoring games.
3-1. They've always
games.
been high scoring.
Yeah.
I think it should be the perfect debut for Solanke.
Solanke.
I also think
Yeah,
I also think Leicester are overrated. I think people are still hell bent on walishinda ligi 2016. They did the underdog. Leicester have been thriving on that
Nyinyi
underdog.
mmeshinda?
Yeah.
Nani?
Mshinda ligi.
Cha beef.
Hapana, hatujashinda lakini tunaweza shinda hii season. But I think that is what is keeping Leicester relevant.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to that game. It's going to be interesting. It's going to
Okay.
be a cracker.
Okay. So now that you talked about Leicester, give us your top 4 predictions.
Top 4.
Yeah.
Man City,
Yeah.
they're going to win the league. Arsenal second, but it's going to be so close.
Now 1 point
than
now.
last season.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah,
1 point.
You know, the biggest thing, the biggest
If you're saying
problem,
so close, it
the
was
biggest,
two,
the biggest
so it
problem
becomes
when
one.
it comes, the only thing that keeps you from taking over City
Yeah.
is
The
a
end.
mentality. The end.
Yeah.
There's something. Pep always goes to the club and tells them it's us against them. I don't know what Arteta tells Arsenal, but I hope he tells them something similar.
We'll tell you what it
that is the only thing.
We'll tell you
So
what
I'm
it
thinking City
Yeah.
first, Arsenal second, Spurs third, Liverpool fourth.
Spurs third, Liverpool fourth.
Yep.
All right.
Table toppers.
Mmesikia?
Yeah.
Kuria.
Table toppers. Where do you place them?
Who?
Table toppers.
We're
for
doing top
15
4,
hours.
bro.
No, I'm just asking.
Leave
Bro, we're
United,
doing top
bro.
four.
You love
United, you love
your
your time.
prediction. You love your time.
We're doing top
Kuria.
4, not top 5, top 6.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I can't even mention Chelsea, even if it was top 6.
Yeah.
Germany.
I'm gonna go. Okay, this is gonna be hard. I have Arsenal winning. I have Arsenal winning the league and then City second. I don't know why. It feels like Alvarez would have been like
You know
a
why?
top breakout
Oscar
this season.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Number 3, Liverpool. And number 4, oh God, no, Spurs. No,
Yes.
I'm gonna place United. That's number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
Newcastle United or Manchester United?
Manchester United, the God-forsaken Manchester United.
Okay. Oh, Vickie, let's go.
Team ya baba, team kubwa. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. I will not say.
Say it.
Number 4.
Say it. I can see it. Say it.
What is shit?
Say it.
What is shit?
Tottenham.
Shit is shit, but say it is
What
going to
is
be
shit?
number 4.
Tottenham.
I don't know.
Spurs.
It's
So
Spurs.
you have,
Say
you have
it.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Spurs.
Yeah.
That's a good
My
one.
predictions are Arsenal. We're winning this league. We're going to run away with this league. We're not going to win it.
The Woolwich.
We are going to run away with the league.
The Woolwich.
Then Man City. Liverpool. Then bro, Aston Villa.
No.
Aston
Champions
Villa.
League will
That's a
be-
good call. That's a good call.
Aston Villa.
Oh my
You'll be
God.
surprised.
Aston Villa.
It's okay, but I think the burnout from Europe might
Yeah.
end up
That
getting
is
the better of
exactly
them.
what's
So
going to
guys,
kill them.
uh,
We have done top 4.
Yeah.
yeah.
We do relegation.
We'll do relegation next time. Next time.
Relegation. The
Yeah.
3 that came up.
Going back down.
Simple as that.
Premier.
But I would really want Everton gone.
You can want, but it will never.
I don't like that club.
Sawa. You guys will discuss your predictions as we watch Man City play today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the alternate channel. The alternate channel in all socials.
Yep.
Follow us, share, like, subscribe. Until next time. Goodbye.
Hey.
One.